Steve, we really got to know Officer Diaz tonight, the man behind that badge. The dad of three sold cell phones for a long time and years ago was told that he didn't have the experience to do this. Tonight we got a better understanding of why he'd want to do this all these years later.
It's not just wearing a badge on your uniform, it's wearing your badge on your heart and, making a difference.
Jose Diaz is still over the moon about this moment when his fiance got to pin that badge on his new uniform.
This badge doesn't change who I am. I'm just as human. I bleed just as much as they do. And I do cry and feel the same thing they do.
Then there's this photo, which tells you much more. There's Jose on the right with his 7-year-old daughter, Jaden, a recreation of the same pose he did with his own dad years ago at his graduation from the NYPD Academy.
For him, it was more than just a calling, And I didn't know how he did it, but I'm learning how to clock out of being a police officer and then turning on the dad belt, which he did well.
Diaz and his family moved to Fort Lauderdale after he finished high school in New York City in 2004. A year later, his father died in the line of duty. Jose Sr. was trying to hop over a median on I-95, but didn't realize there was an opening, and he fell 110 feet down.
He never wanted me to carry this torch, or never wanted me to be afraid of his shadow. Very big shadow he left behind.
Jose was with the NYPD on 9/11 and responded when the towers fell. His son said he didn't see his dad for 3 weeks after.
I know that he was sort of disturbed from what he saw, but at the same time, it didn't change him. It didn't deter him from doing his job.
It's that job.
I think that's the line that they use, right? If you can make it there, you can make it anywhere.
That's always stuck with Jose, even after all his years of being in sales. He said his fiance convinced him now was finally the time to do it, that he finally had the life experience.
We have to work together, community and police officers alike.
Jose is 36 years old. He'll be based here in the Southeast District. Certainly, he said the academy was tough for him, a little bit late for a career change. He told me tonight not only motivated by his fiance to do this, but by Chief Patterson, who he really believes is determined to rebuild that trust between the police department and the community. Steve?